Good afternoon, everyone, and thank you so much for joining in this webinar. We would be basically talking about how to better manage your Salesforce files with XFiles Pro. I'm pretty sure you had an amazing day till now, and just to put a cherry on the top, we have brought up this webinar for you guys, and I hope you would learn a lot from this webinar. So let me just first start introducing myself. I'm Libin here. I'm product consultant with XFiles Pro team, and with me I have Santosh Kumar, my teammate. Hi, Santosh. How are you?
Hi, Levin, and hello, everyone. Thank you for joining this webinar, and I'll walk you through the main features and capabilities of XfilesPro. And I'm also a product consultant for XfilesPro as well. Yeah, over to you, Levin.
Thanks, Santosh. And hello, everyone, once again. So, let's start with understanding what we will be covering in this webinar. From this webinar, we would be focusing on the following objectives. One, what are the challenges you might face while managing files in Salesforce? In this, we would be discussing regarding various challenges the Salesforce customers face when they have files in Salesforce. A lot of customers might face different challenges, like the most common being uh, storage space, which forces them to buy new space from Salesforce. Or you might have larger files, which becomes difficult in managing in Salesforce. Or if you want to create your own create or manage your own folder structure, that also becomes difficult in Salesforce. So we would be discussing all this in detail. Second, what we would be discussing is how storing the files in external storage will be beneficial for you and your business. Here, we would be exploring the benefits of storing your files in an external storage and how that might actually act as a boon for a lot of Salesforce customers. Third, how Xfiles Pro will help you manage the files in the best way possible. So in this, we would basically be discussing what XFilesPro Pro brings for you and how you could be able to manage your files in any external storage seamlessly and easily. And finally, Santosh here will be showing a demo on XFilesPro Pro, showing the various features and use cases.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. So let's start with understanding the file management challenges in Salesforce. So when you think of file management challenges, what basically comes in your mind? So when you deal with files, the basic challenges that you might face is obviously the storage space. Correct. Now, once once you expire the storage space, what do you do after that? So most of you might think we don't have any other choice apart from buying extra storage from Salesforce. But my question is it a viable solution? To answer that, my answer is no. What then? If that is a no, what should be the solution? The best solution, what we always tell our customers is, you please export your files to any external storage. We would be discussing about this, in details in the coming slide. So storage space might be just one of the issues that you might face. Apart from that, as we mentioned earlier, if you have any larger files, it becomes very difficult for you to manage those large files in Salesforce. Or if you want to sync your files or folders, it becomes difficult to manage that also in Salesforce. You also might not be able to customize a folder structure in Salesforce as per your hierarchy and your requirement. You might also want advanced file collaboration, which again is not possible in Salesforce. So with all these challenges, what do you think is the solution? The solution is, as I already mentioned, is moving your files to an external storage. So when you move the files to an external storage, you avoid the above challenges. And this is one of the things that we always suggest our customers, to move your files to external storage. What are the benefits here? When you move your files, the first and foremost thing that you save is money. Obviously, everyone is trying to save as much money as possible, and this is one of the way. I'll tell you how. The moment you move your files to an external storage, your file storage space increases, and you would not have to buy any extra storage from Salesforce. Hence, saving money there and getting the immediate ROI. You would also be able to meet the compliance requirements. You can also create your own folder structure based on your requirement. You can easily collaborate with your internal teams or your external users, which becomes difficult while having the files in Salesforce. Now, isn't this wonderful? I know. Now, the main question is, how would you move your files to an external storage? you would definitely need an application that would help you with that. And that's where Xfiles Pro comes into play. Through Xfiles Pro, you can easily connect to any external storage based on your cloud practice. You might be an AWS, you might be using Amazon server. Okay, no problem. You are having a SharePoint. Sure. You might be a Google customer. Sure. You are using OneDrive or a Microsoft. You might be Microsoft customer. We can help you with that. Or even if not that, you might have your own on-premise server, which again might be possible. Xfiles Pro helps you integrate with them seamlessly and easily. Movement of files will increase the file storage space and you won't be needing to worry about buying an extra storage, thus saving cost and getting immediate ROI. A lot of you might think the integration setup might not be that easy. Sorry, but that's not the case. Xfiles Pro can be easily set up in your org and you can effortlessly integrate the app with your external cloud storage. Now, that is just the tip of the iceberg. As discussed, XFiles Pro also helps you with optimizing the file storage by moving the files from Salesforce to your external storage. In case you want to collaborate and share your files with other users, that is also possible in XFiles Pro. You can seamlessly migrate your files to external storage. It does not matter if you want to migrate 1 GB of files, 20 GB of files, or 100 GB of files. Having an having an organized folder structure is very important while managing such large number of files. And Xfiles Pro gives you that option of creating your own folder structure and maintaining it. You might also be able to see some of the numbers related to Xfiles Pro. So, Xfiles Pro is a 9-year-old application whose efficiency features can be validated by a 500 plus customers who are using it worldwide. These customers also include some of the best Fortune 500 companies who are working with us. While helping our customers here, we were able to archive more than 250 million files while provisioning 500,000 licenses to them and having more than 30 successful releases. So, this is about Xfiles Pro and its features. Now, let me tell you how you can better manage your files through Xfiles Pro. The basic necessity is to first understand the number of files that you want to migrate initially to any external storage, whether it's AWS or it's SharePoint or any other external storage that you want to migrate to. This you can do by checking your file storage setup. So once you go and check your file storage setup, you would understand what are the amount of files that you want to migrate. So let's say if you have 10 GB or 8 GB of files, you might not want all the 8 GB, want to migrate all the 8 GB of files. You might want some 2 GB or 3 GB of files, rest you can migrate. So that is also possible. So once that understanding is in place, you just have to create customized folder structure based on your requirement. And then all you need to do is finally connect your existing files or folders to your Salesforce records. So in this way, you would be able to manage your files the best way possible. So I think you guys have already got enough theoretical knowledge about Xfiles Pro, and what you need is a live demo, which will help you understand Xfiles Pro better. And for this, I would like to call upon my colleague Santosh, who would be showing you the demo of the product by showcasing the various features and use cases. Welcome, Santosh.
Thank you so much, Levin. And I'm going to show you all the features and capabilities of Xfiles Pro. All right. And I'm going to share my screen. And Levin, can you just help me whether the screen is visible or not?
It's visible. It's visible.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Yeah. So this is the landing page of Xfiles Pro. When you install the Xfiles Pro from your application to your sandbox or your production, you'll find a landing page like this. All right. And here you can find the knowledge base, some videos for the configuration as well. So first time as in Salesforce admin, you have to do a storage setup. For that region, you have to go to storage setup, and from the list, you can choose any kind of your preferred external storage like AWS S3, Google Drive, SharePoint, OneDrive, and on-premises local storage as well. So as you can see, I have configured all the external storage in my Salesforce org, and I'm going to show you all the features and main features and capabilities of Xfiles Pro in the SharePoint. All right. So at the time of configuration, the admin will find a manage page like this. All right, where he has to give the root folder name, and from the drop down they can choose any kind of standard or custom objects. All right. And for this demonstration, I have chosen account, contact, and opportunity object. So by the way, this is an one-time activity as an Salesforce admin. Let me show you how your end user experience will be. For that region, let's go to account object and create a new record. I'm going to create a new record like libin 456. All right. Yeah, the record has been created, and this is the component we are providing. And here the user are going to upload some of the file. Let me upload some of the files like this PDF file, one Excel file, and one JPG file as well. All right. And within fraction of second, the file will be uploaded. And the main functionality of Xfiles Pro is to transfer your files from the Salesforce ecosystem to the external storage. And yes, you can see the file has been uploaded. And if you want to check it out whether the file has been transferred to the external storage or not, for that region, you have to go to more and open SharePoint directly from here, right? See, the original files are residing in your external storage. You are just accessing the link or shell of the file. All right. So now I'm going to tell you why we call this particular component as by sync component, because I'm going to show you magic, right? I'm going to upload a particular file from the SharePoint site, like number one. All right. And yes, the file has been uploaded, and I'm going to refresh this component again. So you can able to see the number one is get synced. Okay, so that's why we call this particular component as bi-sync component or bi-directional component. All right, so you might have seen this particular subfolders are created automatically, right? So this is if you have a use case, like whenever a user will create a new record, and this particular subfolder will be created automatically. Or else you have a use case like you are in your organization, there are different type of teams like sales team, operation team, and finance team. And when a user create a record, new record, the particular subfolders for each team should be created automatically. So for that reason, we have a feature you can do it which called as template folder creation feature, right? So the thing is, you can do it a manual process, or you can do a automatic process as well. So in the automatic process, you can write a trigger that whenever the user will create a new record, the particular subfolder will be created automatically. All right. So now I'm going to show you the main use case. Like you are getting lots of files in a day-to-day business process via emails, and you want to transfer those files from the Salesforce ecosystem to the external storage. All right. And for that region, let's go to contact and create a new record. I'm going to create a new record like Libin. All right. And likewise, you are using some third-party application, and it's creating a lots of files in the day-to-day business process, or else you are getting lots of emails which are having some attachments, and it is getting stored inside your notes and attachment section or file section of Salesforce. And for that reason, let me upload some of the files manually, like two files. All right. And you want to transfer those files instantly from your Salesforce ecosystem to the external storage. All right. Now I'm going to show you magic. Let me refresh this screen. See, in the notes and attachment section, whatever the files I've uploaded, that transferred to the bisync component. And using this particular bisync component, the file has been transferred to the external storage. All right. So let me show you in the SharePoint site. Yes, the two files that I have uploaded in the notes and attachment section now residing in your SharePoint. And this is the folder structure. Like this is the repository, and this is a root folder name. This is the record object, and this is the record name and record ID, which can be customizable. If you want any kind of custom folder structure, we are able to do it. All right. Yeah, so this is the automatic process. If you are having some of the file existing file in your Salesforce, and you want to transfer all those files from the Salesforce ecosystem to the external storage, like we support that as well. So Xfiles Pro will help you to upload all your files, whatever may be the your size of the file. The you can transfer the files from the Salesforce ecosystem to the external storage. All right. Yeah. So yes, so I hope you have watched the demo, and let me summarize the features and capabilities. And Xfiles Pro is a one and all solution for all your file management needs in Salesforce. All right. So yeah. So as I have mentioned, so you can export the files from the Salesforce to the external storage automatically. uh, let me take an example, right? You are having some of the you are having 100 GB of files, and you want to upload the files which are more than 6 months old. All right. Yes, you can export all those files using a scheduler, and Xfiles Pro is going to help you with that. All right. And as the collaboration is concerned, it's both for internal and external team, and the file will be shared with the internal team, and they all work on it all together, right? Yes, you can have the any kind of custom folder structure, like any kind of parent child folder structure or lookup folder structure. We are able to do it, and Xfiles will support it as well. So and on the template folder option, yes, we support that as well. I have shown you that particular whenever the user create a new record, the subfolder will be created automatically. That option can be availed using template option. Okay. And file and folder sync, whether the user are uploading the file from the Salesforce side, it will be get transferred to the SharePoint. And if the user want to upload the file from SharePoint side or any external storage, then it will be get synced to the Salesforce record as well. Okay. And yes, the file uh, preview of files inside the Salesforce, which can be possible. Just the user just tap on it, and the file will be open in the Salesforce in-house preview as well. And the beauty of the product is the Xfiles Pro supports both standard and community users as well. All right. And yes, we support the Salesforce cloud, like Sales Cloud, Service Cloud, or Experience Cloud, whatever those clouds you are using. You can put a component in your Salesforce record. All right. And we support the third party application which are listed in app exchange, like any kind of document management tool you are using, or the document generating tool you are using, and those are creating lots of document, and you want to transfer those files from the Salesforce ecosystem to the external storage. Yes, Xfiles Pro will help you to archive those files from your Salesforce to external storage. All right. And yes, we support the application which are built on force.com, and definitely we support that Salesforce one, which is the mobile application which are provided by Salesforce. All right. Yeah. So this is the main features and capabilities. So if you have any questions, please ask us. Yeah, over to you, Libin.
Santosh, I think we already have a question here.
Okay.
The question is from Stefan. Is there any file size limit while moving the files? Santosh, you want to take it off?
Yes. So, thank you, Stephen, for bringing this question. And according to my understanding, you want to know the file size limit if you are using Xfiles Pro or uploading the files using Xfiles Pro, right? Yes. So Salesforce has its own file size limit, but if you are uploading using Xfiles or component, the upload file size will be varies depending on the external storage. If you put like SharePoint or OneDrive and SWSS3, Google Drive, the file size will be different for different extra storage. Yes, Liban.
Okay.
Next question.
Thank you, Santosh. Stefan, I think that answers your question. Hi, Kathy. I think you also have one question. Santosh, as per Kathy, she said I have 60 GB of files and I want to
Yep.
migrate to SharePoint. Can I do it?
Uh, Absolutely yes. So using our additional tool, it's called our export utility tool, you can transfer all your files from the Salesforce ecosystem to the external storage with a particular folder structure as well. All right. Yes. So I hope I got a query regarding the pricing. So yes. So I think yeah. So the pricing, actually we have a slab based pricing, and the pricing depend upon the number of sales procedures, and definitely we are going to email you regarding the pricing as well. Yeah.
Yeah, there's one more last question that we can take now. This is from James. He's saying, can I edit the file?
James, thank you so much. It's a very important question. Okay. And yes, you can able to edit the particular file if you have the credential of SharePoint or OneDrive, whatever, and you can open the file, and using the SharePoint credential, the user having the credentials, they can definitely able to edit those files as well. All right. Yep. Next question, Leben.
Yeah, we have a lot of questions here. I don't think we would be able to answer each and every one here. So,
Yes,
guys,
because
thank you so much for asking all these questions. What we will be doing you is we would be reaching out to you on your email, and we would be we would help you clarify all your doubts and queries in through email itself. In case you have any other doubts, you can always reach out to us sales@xfilespro.com. So it was a lovely hosting this webinar for you. We are happy. I hope you guys had learned something new today, and we would be reaching out to all of you regarding if you have any queries. Please feel free to reach out to us. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much.
thank you. Have a good day. Bye bye.
Have an amazing day.